Welcome back everyone to the channel. This is GameChangerX and we are playing more Darksiders 2. Now finally we are back onto the main mission, City of the Dead. And now unlike ever, this soul splitting is very useful. So just like how the game normally does, like every time it gives you a new power, it blocks your way, asks you to use the new power, and we had to use the soul splitter. So it says explore the City of the Dead. There is not much to explore. What I know about City of the Dead is it is a long dungeon with a lot of different puzzles and a lot of different fights. Here goes the first one. You guys suck! Okay, now this guy. Come on, dude. Haven't I beat you already? Yeah, the best way to hit him is this. So, to do that move, where my side goes away from my hand and then rotates in the enemy's body, this one, the move is that you press R1 and square at the same time if you're using PS4 controller, or RB or the right bumper and X at the same time if you're using Xbox controller. PC, I don't know. I saw World War III Gaming playing this game with PC controls. I don't know how. I had quite a lot of trouble. I tried it, but I had quite a lot of trouble. Although I'm playing the game on PC, and that should be very eminent from the level of graphics that's showing up. Because no matter what, PC will always have the best graphics. If you have a good enough PC. Talking about PC, today is July 7th, 2019. The AMD Ryzen 3 series of CPUs have come out officially. And there are like hundreds of videos on YouTube reporting that and basically benchmarking the CPU. And also at the same time, there are two new AMD Radeon, I think RX 5700, RX 5700 and RX 5700 XT, two different graphics cards which are out from today. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about the new Ryzen 3 launch, because I've been thinking about upgrading my PC for like last 1 year. It's not that it's giving me problem, but it's at that point where the PC's performance has gone down considerably. So I can still play the latest games, but now I have 1440p monitors, so I'll have to play these games mostly at least at 1440 to make them look good. And most of the games are GPU bound, like they take 100% GPU, but video making is very time consuming. So content creation with my old Intel i7 4790K overclocked to 4.4 gigahertz is pretty time consuming. So I want to bring down that time. So I want to improve my video editing experience, which has been very lackluster because if I have 4K footage, it's very difficult to scrub through them in Premiere. So this is like one after another. This soul splitting is required kind of puzzle is going on. Now this one was pretty tough. Actually, there are two of them like this. So it took quite some time to figure out. In fact, 2 or 3 of them. So you do that, and both pressing that button and that will bring down this. Essentially, you bring it out. And now, before you soul split, your main part of your body has to be on this platform, because then you'll be able to use 2 of the souls to again open the gate, and the other soul to pull that thing inside that room, and then when you let go of soul split, you will be inside the room. So you'll have to understand the mechanics of soul split, when you end up, where you end up, and how the control transfers to solve these puzzles. Yep. Alright, we are inside the room. But inside the room there are more puzzles. One just for this chest. There was an upper path. Oh, where did you come from, dude? There is an upper path. We'll go down first. Let's see what's there. Ah, this was progression path. We should have gone up first. Is this the key? It is. Ding, 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 ding. You know what? We will go check the upper path because I'm not sure what's there. So we are back in that place again. Let's go check the upper path. So yeah, as I was talking about the... Oh, there is something up there that I missed. As I was talking about, it's a very exciting time for CPU and graphics people. Lich spines, awesome. So it's basically a weapon of a lot of the bones, and Lich is lightning. Oh man, this is a very good instrument. So we will try it out in upcoming fights. Now the upper path has an enemy and just a chest. That's it. That's it, nothing else. Alright, let's continue. Continue through the skeleton gate. This R1 plus X is my favorite move in the game. Ah, this is another puzzle. That puzzled me a lot. Took me quite some time to figure this out and solve it. So, after a while we understood that we'll have to soul split here. And one of them we'll have to go up, and there is a lever there that we'll have to press. But going up is in 2 stages. And the second one, this one it surprised me maximum. I didn't find it out for quite some time. Okay, so there is a shortcut here. That's where we will end up at the very end. There is a chest here too. So you do this, the bridge moves, and now with your second soul you can go to the other platform. So that's our goal. But there are other things to look out for. One is there is a path like this. I think there is a chest there. The minimap of the game has a problem. It only shows minimap of that level, so which has some major shortcomings. Yeah, it's on the other side. We saw it from the other side that there was a platform here. No. Yeah, the new CPU and new GPU releases is a very exciting time. It looks like after a long 10-15 years, and finally this is what you get to after you solve the puzzle. After a long 10-15 years, AMD is finally going to beat on Intel. That's what it looks like. Because I remember last time I made my computer back in like 2005-06, it was an AMD computer, but then when in 2014 I made a new one, AMD was nowhere to be found. They got beat in everything in their CPU, in their GPU. In GPU, I don't think they can beat Nvidia that easily. Nvidia is too good, and Nvidia and Intel both are racking in the profits just because there is no competition, essentially. Like if you are in the market for a gaming CPU, you will choose Intel, and Intel CPUs are very pricey for their performance. If you are in the market for a gaming GPU, you will choose Nvidia, and Nvidia GPUs are like they are. Just now I noticed I was recording the voice in the wrong scene on OBS. I don't know how the quality will sound like because I don't think the other scene has all the filters and stuff that I normally have of the voice. Okay, well, talking about other things, we have been solving puzzle and we have made our way through to that puzzle. And here comes some massive fighting. Not yet. So yeah, as I was mentioning, both Nvidia and Intel has been raking in profits because there's no essential competition. They have been marking prices up for their CPUs and GPUs respectively a lot. Like, it doesn't make sense when 2080 Ti, which is the top end of the desktop CPUs release, it was priced like $1,200, $1,300. Who has $1,300 to buy a GPU for gaming? Only probably rich streamers, that's all. So they've recently released the Super series and cut down on prices. So 2670 Super essentially is a 2080 and the same price as 2070, which is good. They're like, now they are compelled to do it because of AMD's competition. So that's why competition is always good, because by default essentially every company out there is an even entity. If there is no competition compelling them with price cut, they will price anything at any value, basically whatever they want, and they always want more. They never price things competitively by themselves. I hate these releases. Here I completely forgot that I can actually dead grip them to make it easy. Oh, now there is a second one. I was more interested in the puzzle when these ladies showed up. Alright, let's solve this puzzle. Now this is another massive puzzle. Now, there is this left area where there is a bomb you have access to, but you need access to the right area. Like, I solved these in several stages. I came to the right area, but I forgot to soul split. Now can I go back to... No, I cannot. So let's go back, soul split. Now we have soul splitted. Let's move it. Now there is a switch here and also a bomb. This opens something that we cannot see. How do we go back from here to that central platform? I don't think we can. But anyway, we have soul split. Come back here. Okay, this looks like the way through. Oh, there are two of them there. Oh, so that's what the bomb is for. All right, let's get the bomb and put it on that switch. So one of them we need on this, and the other one we need to take the bomb. So because why we need on that switch is otherwise there is another barrier in front of this switch towards the left here. There is another barrier and you cannot use the bomb. All right, so that opens up the path. Man, the puzzles are getting crazy. Long corridor of wall running and wall jumping. City of the Dead has been all puzzles and sporadic fights. Okay, was there a shortcut? So I'm back in this, in the main area. Looks like there is more. Oh, okay. So this is what I mentioned before, that we will end up there. This is the first bridge. Okay, so we finally, after a long corridor, we ended up here. Now we can make it through the other side. They just made us do a huge run around, and this is a boss fight, most probably, at least mini boss fight. I can see 3 of them. Starts with these ladies. That action. Yeah, I'm trying to use my Lich secondary weapon. Okay, we got the second one. Oh, where did you come from, dude? There is still one more lady left, didn't you? No, actually we got them. I hate this guy also. You'll have to attack him at a very specific point. I'll make you run around behind me. No. Again, same mistake. Same mistake. And he hurts. His lightning hurts a lot. Consume him! You guys sound pathetic in front of death. Yeah, you are done. We have consumed. Oh shit. These big guys. We have already fought one of them before. Look really ugly. You know that? I called you ugly. He got more mad. He vomits all over the place. You should go see a doctor. Now his hit tracking is really bad. My voice is breaking. His hit tracking is really bad, but that may not always work in your advantage. It may sometimes do, see how he moves, but sometimes it may surprise you. Okay, we got him. Now there are two of them together. It's good to actually concentrate on one. Oh man, the Lich King's weapon is doing work. Basically, it steals wrath from them and lets you do wrath-based moves very fast. Ah, come on. Nope, he's not having any of it, but he's dead. Okay, their slow movement, you can actually take advantage of it, just concentrating on one of them before the other one reaches you. See, what I mentioned, that their erratic tracking may not work in your advantage always. They're not tough. I wish the teleport slash gave us a little bit of iframe at least. It doesn't. Right, so that's where we will end this episode. We'll continue from here in the next episode. Hopefully you guys are liking it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. GameChangerX out.